How's everybody doing? I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this shit. How's that? Is that alright? What's up, JoJo? How you doing? Hey, Crystal. Michael, Dana, Brad, what's going on, buddy? Ronnie, let me go back to the beginning. Vinny Hagen's in the house. Michael, Dana, Crystal Caramel Corn, Vinny. I already said Vinny. Still a little out of it, people. Yeah, we'll get to that. Royce Freeman. Yeah, Vinny. It just started unloading about an hour ago. Hey, So Over It. How are you? Curtis. Hey, Game Time Brian. How's your day going? I'm still under the weather a little bit. See, my eyes are still... I don't know what I have. It's kind of a 24-hour thing, basically. Maybe a little more than that. Hump Day, man. What's up, David? How are you? Jeff Lee? Ronnie, I'm all right, man. I could be better, but I'm not as bad as I was yesterday. What's up, Brad? How are you, my man? Sorry about canceling the live stream. I was home in time, but I was in bed. I said, I can't do this. I could eat caramel corn all day. Oh, I love... If you go down to the, what is it, Ocean City Boardwalk, down... Not Ocean City, Maryland, Ocean City, New Jersey, down in South Jersey. They got a, I can't think of it. Like you get a bucket of caramel corn, and then you come back and you get a discount. What the hell's the name of that place? What's up, Lady Libra? How are you? We're killing it in free agency. Yeah, Vinny, that's it. I should have known better. What's up, Isaac? What's up, Curtis? How is everybody? I got the heat on right now. I'm drying my hat. It's not quite dry yet. This is my other old hat. It's all faded. Johnson's Popcorn. There it is, Philly D. I knew you would know. My wife, I love that shit. You know what I like? I like it with the nuts. Pause. I like the little nuts, like the kind you get into Cracker Jacks. I like it with the nuts. So yeah, we signed Royce Freeman. Listen, don't get too worried about it. He's about as important. He's about as important, Brad, as the guy we got last year. What was his name? He was with Tampa Bay. Help me out, people. Who was the guy we got last year? Yeah, I didn't get nothing outside done. Jones. There you go, David Cowboy. I just wanted to get more people involved. What's up, Dave Thomas? What's up, buddy? Ronald Jones. That's it. Yeah. That's what you're looking at with Royce Freeman. Hey, Game-Time, how's your ankle? My ankle's about 95%, so I'm good there. But then I get this, I don't know what it is. I think it might have been that, I don't know. I threw it away. This pre-workout I used, maybe it just upset me bad, but I was dizzy. My head was pounding. I was getting body aches. I was shutting down. I thought I was checking out. And then I'm in a group text this morning, and the first thing Mark Holmes says is something about, I told him I went to urgent care, and he's like, oh, would you have a pimple? Thanks, jackass. Appreciate it. Another signing trying to convince Dak to waive his no trade. He's not going anywhere, Dave, but at this point, why would he? If he's gonna, if he's this close to free agency, he would probably want to test it if they don't have a deal in place. It ain't no roids, David Calvin. I'm too old for that shit. Ryan, you're killing it yourself before you go to the draft. Take it easy, buddy. Vinny, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe that's what said person should have said. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Not. What do you have, an infected pimple? I'm going live at 3:30. 3:30 with Dan Cilio. All right, good. Congrats. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Brian, you might want to bring some wrap your ankle in case it gets sore. Brad, yeah, I'll probably bring a wrap, but it actually feels pretty good, Brad. I walked like about 9 miles today, so it's not bad. It's really good. I've broken both ankles over the years. They're both really flexible, even though like you can go 90 degrees and it'll blow up for a couple days. Normally, I could walk it off, and is what it is. Pre-workout can definitely be bad for you. Joey Garcia, it really wasn't, it didn't have any caffeine in it, but I hadn't used it in a while. But I don't know if that was it. I find it hard to believe. Yeah, come on, Curtis. He can't even be nice to his boy. I thought I was his guy. He wants to be a dick. What's up, Brian? Everyone, hope all is well. Devil Dog, what's up, my man? How are you? I'm a little under the weather, but I'm not horrible. But, yeah, Royce Freeman, don't get worked up in it. But after doing some of these mocks, based on our draft picks, I don't want a running back before round 3 at the earliest. I would say more like round 4. I really would. We really need to trade down, but you need a trade partner, right? And just stock up on the big boys, offense and defense. And if we trade down like how I want to do it, then we can get that receiver we want. Whether it's a Ladd McConkey, or if it's a Malachi Corley, if it's a Pearsall. I love Pearsall out of Florida. If you saw my last mock draft, I took him for the first time. I really like him. So, yeah, that's in my opinion, Brad, that's what I think it is. I love Corley too, David Cowboy. I mean, he's not without flaws, and needs some work, but he's just a beast. Give me a guy like that. Give me a guy that get the ball in his hand, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I see it. But if you want a Ladd McConkey, I think he's really good. You know who Ladd McConkey reminds me of, everybody? A white version of Puka Nacua. So, that's how I see Ladd McConkey. He's way more polished than Malachi Corley. So, Ultra Cowboy brought up something, and he's very smart when it comes to that. He said, if, God forbid, something happens to CD, we are screwed. Game time, don't let Mark drink tequila shots. He might fall out. Yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you. Mark's not a drinker. He'll have some rum every now and again, but everyone I draft must have some beast dog in them weed not to get the. Repeat that, David Cowboy? I missed that, buddy. But yeah, everybody, laugh my ass off, Arturo Gomez. Look at San Fran record without Debo. Exactly, Dave Thompson. Game time would be rather have 20K subscribers or 100K subscribers. Be just a big joke. Don't be that mean, Joey. I love Mark Holmes. It's just he doesn't know how to read the room sometimes. I'm not feeling good. He don't need to be making fun of me, but whatever. It's all good, Joey. What's up, Howard? How are you, man? I got some sort of 24-hour bug, but it's about 25, 26 hours old. Maybe 48-hour bug. So, I think it was something viral, because my son had something like this last week. Draft picks must be tough. We need to get tougher. I agree with that, David Cowboy. Definitely agree with that. Not everybody can be a nice guy. You know, ivermectin. 9.8 told you 10K by the draft. Brad, we'll see, buddy. We'll see. It's not, we'll see. Hey, Brian, you're almost at 10K. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Vinny. I had been doing a lot of work. I wanted to do a live yesterday, but, what I'll start doing, because I got news for you people. Other than the super chats, you don't make much until you start getting up near. You got to have a lot of views. So I appreciate everything. That's why I started the subscriptions. You figure that it helps out. But I'm going to start trying to implement some nicer stuff like software over the next coming months to make it look more professional as much as I can. But at the end of the day, I think people like me just for being, authentic, really, in my opinion. So, but it's funny, like some videos hit with all the new subs. I don't have that many views, but it'll get there. I'm not complaining. I want some back alley guys that show up when going gets tough. Yeah, Mike, that takes time, man. You know that. How many members? I think 7. Last time I checked, Brad. Everybody's having problems or saying they're having problems with the join button. Going to the doc tomorrow. Google shingles. I got my shingles shot last year, buddy. I did not. My sister's had it twice. Still can't join, man. Can you post a link to join? I removed YouTube. Yeah, Brad knows how to do it, Philly D. I appreciate that, buddy. I don't understand. Brad knows how to do it, and Twiz did it. Philly D, try and send a super chat. It should pop up there. I'm not saying send a super chat. I'm saying when you go to set up a super chat or send a super chat, you should be able to see it there. So maybe you have to set up something first. I don't know. I'm not just, my wife said the same thing. She don't have a join button. I'm like, I don't need you to join. Just pay. Just buy the groceries. No, I'm joking. That was a joke. She's just like, when the hell are you leaving? It's time for you to get out. Twiz was able to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know, Philly D, man. I don't know. Maybe when you get a chance, like Google it on YouTube or something, or Google it. Yeah, Curtis, she's probably like, I can't wait till he gone. I can't. She's like, God damn, O'Brien, just leave already. Nah, I annoy her probably. Why does it better draft NFL Network on ESPN a game? I like watching. Mel Kiper. I mean, it's kind of like I like them both, but I'll go back and forth. It all depends. Can't wait to see the draft. Just can't see the Cowboys do something. Ronnie, they're gonna have to do something. Just enjoy the draft. Don't, they're gonna do well. They may not take the guy you want or I want, but there's plenty of guys. There's a lot of different ways they could do it. Just know that when we're done the draft, they're gonna they'll probably be the most active as signing guys who didn't get drafted. He grew up on ESPN draft, but I haven't seen the NFL. That's okay. It's not bad. I think it's less pompous on NFL Network, but I like Mel Kiper, because there's always some fireworks that be watched. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Mark's gonna want me to be with him the whole time, but if he's not nice to me, got to be nice to game time. I like Mel, man. Yeah, Philly D. Yeah, he's just like old school. He's the guy I remember when I was a kid. Belichick will be analyzing the draft on Pat McAfee's show. The problem is, Mike Aldana, Belichick was horrible at the draft, other than Tom Brady. And I don't know that he. I don't know. Brad says you had to remove the YouTube app, go to Google, type in YouTube, put Game Time Brian in YouTube search bar. Join button will be there. Yeah, I heard that a couple times, Philly D. You got to put it in the search bar. You can't just go back into your app. But again, I just wanted Jimmy Johnson to go to be at the draft. Yeah, I don't think so, Curtis. He'll be on the phone. I don't. I'll be honest and tell you if he's involved. What's going on, Dirty Sanchez? What's going on? What up, Game Time? Yeah, David, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I got help today, so it's 2:45. I only got a couple loops. I should be done by 4:30. I want to go home, relax. Remember, we got the live stream tonight at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to kick back. But yeah, my eyes are still they're not white. Something's going on. But yeah, 8 o'clock tonight, live stream, me and Primetime Phil. I keep forgetting to reach out to Space Cowboy for Saturday. I got to do that. If he's not available, me and Phil will just divvy up the teams. But I'll reach out when I stop the stream here. I'll hang. Jimmy will be fishing during the draft. He's supposed to be involved, Dave. I'm not too busy. I'll be there. Thanks, Dirty Sanchez. I appreciate that. You can probably find the joint button if you go through your web browser. Coyote, I heard that too. What is poor C? But the Joneses said they can't spend no money. Not until November. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Curtis, I don't know what you mean exactly, but yeah, there's something going on with that where they got to wait till the new season starts before they sign Dak. I mean, listen, only time will tell. If we're going to be talking Dak all day, then I'm not the guy to listen to. Because I'm over the whole Dak thing. I love Dak, but I can't talk about it anymore. I just want to win. I don't give a shit who the quarterback is. How's that? It's going to be Josh Allen and Dak show on Celia Channel in a half hour. Yeah, Philly D. I'm going to try and listen to it. There he is. There he is, Ultra. I'm getting ready, buddy. I was a little worried. I was at urgent care yesterday. I'm like, you got to be effing kidding me. Embrace yourself for the possibility of Tyler Nubin being... I like Tyler Nubin, Ultra. I don't... I wouldn't necessarily... I would like to trade back and get him. I wouldn't be horrible with that. Ultra, I love Tyler Nubin. The game time is to see a Karl Malone. Oh, yeah, Karl Malone. You remember Karl Malone? My man was deadly. Here we go. Friend, like you don't need enemies. Yeah, I know. I love Mark. I'm just saying, sometimes he's mean to me. He's mean to me. Game time, you're going to check yourself out before you have to, right? Make sure you're okay before you... Oh, yeah. I just had COVID, Lady Libra. So... Food for thought. Eagles wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, and tight end 1 combined for 3,114 receiving yards. Cowboys wide receiver 1, 2 combined for... Yeah, meaning... 3,114. Okay, so we had more yards. I got you. And I guess we're paying less. I mean, I guess what you're saying is we got CD, right? And, I got you. What's up, Clemente? Yeah, I'm good, Ultra. I went to the gym. I think it was something. I had some old pre-workout that was sealed. I mean, it wasn't brand new, but I think I might have. But my son had like a 48-hour bug a few days ago. So I feel a lot better today, Ultra. So the stupid cap boy missing at me off. I don't think understand the salary cap or know how to salary. Curtis, it is what it is. I did listen. Yeah, I'm good, Lady Libra. Yeah, he did mention TJ Bass at center. Maybe Ultra can shed some light on. I'm not too familiar, but Stephen Jones said the Cowboys spent the max amount of money you could spend in a 5-year period. Ultra, I'm thinking what he means by that is they've flipped enough switches in a lot of these contracts going back to Amari Cooper that the bill needs to be paid and they can't push it on anymore. If not, they will get taxed on it. Something like that. Which is why they're talking about doing some of these contracts after the year starts, which would maybe put it in the following year's budget. I'm not 100% sure, but that's how I took it when Stephen Jones was talking. Dave Thompson, that's a good question. Again, Alter is a better historian than I am, but I know one thing, Dave. If Jimmy Johnson's involved, we won't necessarily take an offensive tackle in the first round. You know that, right? I'm not saying he won't, but I mean, it's not a given that everybody's just assuming we're taking some sort of offensive lineman. Maybe we won't. Hey, Jeff. No relation to Roberto Clemente. He may be. I believe if we trade back, that means Jimmy Johnson involved. We stick and pick, maybe not. Vinny, it's easy to say that, and I believe that, but we'll never know unless they come out and tell us. No one wants the shingles, trust me. JR Star, I had my shingle shot last year because my sisters had it, just had it again, and it was a rough shot, JR. I had to get 2 shots, and I think it's good for like 6 years. But I didn't want the shingles. What's up? What's up, Thomas? Dave, Joe Rodriguez brought it up. Remember, Harrison Smith was a Zimmer safety, and Newman is the same type of safety. Yeah, I've been hearing them talk a lot about Tyler Newman since the beginning of this draft process. From what I see, that's why I'm trying to tell everybody, trying to prepare everybody. If we end up trading back, and that opens up guys like Newman. Will they take him at 24? I don't know that they got the balls to do that, but you would need to take him somewhere in the 30s, right, Ultra, at the very least. Right, that's what I mean, Ultra, the switches. They have to, and again, we don't have their books. We get caught up. I say stupid things like, oh, yeah, we could flip switches and get 70 million under. Yeah, we do, but at different periods, when you flip those switches, you got to pay the tax on it, basically. And if you go over like a said number, it's like violating the salary cap, so to speak. But anyway, we're getting too deep in the woods. But just remember, yeah, that's what you were saying. Jimmy never took first round OL. Just remember, everybody, there's not going to be hardly any left tackles on the board at 24. None of these guys are dropping. There's a lot of right tackles, so if you want to move people around, that's on you. All these guys that I said could play, Mims, he played right tackle in college, people. He's already a risk because he has 8 games played. Now you got to have everything opposite. Maybe you go guard with some flex that'll replace. You hate to say it, but like we're hearing Zach Martin's retiring after the year. That's the case, maybe you go guard. Shingles, no joke. Poor mom gets Philly D. She needs to get the shingle shot, man. It hurt my arm pretty good, but it wasn't the worst thing. But it's worse than a flu shot, like twice as bad. And then you got to go again in a month, or I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks later. The more I watch Newman, the more I like him. Yeah, I would not have a problem with that. I was a little leery to go out and say Newman, but if that's the case, at the end of the day, I trust them to make my draft picks. I don't trust them to necessarily re-sign them or sign them not re-sign them because they like their own players. They overvalue their own players sometimes. They'll re-sign them, just maybe not in a timely fashion. I think we could all agree on that. What's up, Too Broke to Pay Attention? How you doing today? Jimmy Lynn, has Mark made himself the godfather of Dallas Media Mafia? In his own head, yes. Game time, Brian. Get that pump in, baby. Mr. Holmes needs his press pass, wants to be recognized for it. JR Star, it's not easy to get a press pass. But again, at the end of the day, do we really care if somebody has a press pass? If you work for, I mean, any schlup who works for a radio station making 50 grand a year can get a press pass, right? Tyron Smith was a right tackle in college. Yes, he was, Dave. And he did make the transition. But there's not many true left tackles in the draft. Thomas, I thought you were a member. Your icon is missing. No, not yet. He didn't sign up. Would you rather double dip a defensive tackle in the first 3 rounds or O-line? Me personally, if I had to do it, I'd rather double dip on defense. Too broke to pay attention. I'm okay with getting a tackle or guard, either in round 1 or. I just think don't sleep on the left tackle out of Pittsburgh in the 4th round, Matt Gonsalves. I think it's Matt. I don't know if it's Matt. They brought him in. He's a true left tackle. Maybe for us it would be 3rd round. That's the problem. We got to take everybody higher. The only way I trade back is if with Carolina, give me your 33rd and 39th pick with those 2 picks. Oh, there you go. I like that idea a lot. 33 and 39. I'm in. I don't know that they'll do that, but I love that. I agree with you, Dave Thomas. Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy? I ain't gonna lie. Wendy's have the best nuggets in the business. Just saying. Yeah, me too, Thomas. We both got it last year. I believe Asim is a possibility of left tackle. Stephen and Mike both mentioned him. Asim Richards, that was my problem last year, Ultra, that we didn't play him enough and we played Edoga. Maybe they really thought he wasn't ready, but hopefully he's ready because we got Matt Waletzko, we got Asim Richards. I agree with Ultra, more picks. I agree. T-Rex arms. Now that's Jordan Morgan, who I like also, but I don't know that Dallas will take him. Who, Vinny? Need more picks. I need my Rocky. Yo. I wear. Here you go. I wear Beast after shave, because it makes me smell real manly. Cut! Come on, Rock. Just read the lines. And he starts pulling his eye off. Hey, this ain't me. This ain't me. He's showing his bruises. And then remember when he's trying to chase the chickens? Like, that's some kind of training regiment. And he's out of breath. I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. O-line is a smokescreen. Vikings do not have any meetings or formals with Harris and Smith. The cool thing is, Ultra, we will be there. I'll have my lollipops to chuck at people because I know they're all going to be all butthurt. Blake Fisher. Like it. I like him, definitely. Who was it? Rosengarten? Does that sound familiar? Rosengarten? Exactly. Zach Martin. I might retire next. Yeah. Again, we could go anywhere. Hamid, what up, man? How were Jerry and Steven screw up the draft this time? Ron, we normally draft well. Even, listen, last year's draft, I think we're all a little premature. Listen, I have a YouTube channel. I got to give my reaction, right? I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and it didn't really work out last year. But you truly don't know how good a draft is until 2-3 years in. Let's give him another year. We didn't even see William Fehoko, Eric Scott, Overshone. Schoonmaker was hurt, and now Mozzie was obviously hurt most of the year. People call me Thomas, but it's Thomas without a P. Ah, Dave Thompson. Gotcha. Thompson. Sorry, brother. Hamid, you only could put one eagle as an emoji to represent your set. Yeah, exactly. Hamid, one bird only. Like in the movie Hunt for Red October. One. See, I used to be able to do them good, but I haven't seen them in so long. one ping only, please. One bird only. Our forefathers played that game, and they played it well. You can't get much for Cooper Rush, Curtis. I need that man. He beats me. Straight up. I love that movie. I gotta watch it again. Pay him. Pay that man his money. That's Teddy KGB, baby. I said that 2023 class was for 2024. People looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, as much as I get upset, that's why I got upset with Udoka last year, Ultra, because I want to see the young guys. Throw them in the fire, man. I know that nobody wants to get Dak hurt, but again, we got a little more this year. We got a little more athleticism and pedigree at the quarterback position. God forbid Dak gets hurt. We got Trey Lance, who the Dallas had a second-round grade on, and was probably higher rated than a lot of these quarterbacks going to go in the first round, in my opinion. That's just me. You tell me J.J. McCarthy's is a higher pedigree than Trey Lance? You're out of your mind. Sorry. I don't care what kind of leader he is. Then Rocky reading the book with Adrian. Oh, yeah. The Coffee Link. You sound like Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah, Vinny, I'm off today. I'm not feeling it. Little Boy Blue. Yeah, I went and saw Dice at the Spectrum, Vinny. 40 people and only 20. Oh, thanks, Mike Aldana. Here's to you. All right, so I can't say that one. Cowboys just signed their running backs. That tells me they are going to go. Yeah, right, Ron? Thanks, JoJo. How you feeling, JoJo? Who wins tonight, the Sixers or Miami? Curtis? Play the song, baby. Clap your hands. Everybody. Philadelphia. I'll have it on while I'm live streaming. What's up, internet junkie? I'm going to finish strong, bro. Oh, shit, I'm at 32 minutes. Damn. Nobody works harder than Schoonmaker. Sorry, everybody. I'm over my time. I did not, Asman. Oh, it is Philly D. But the only thing I didn't like about it is when they went to the police poker league and my man caught a hanger. That's a no-no. But all right, everybody, make sure you hit the like buttons for me, and I'll see you 8 o'clock tonight. Peace out.